freak. Mic check, mic check, mic check. What's going on, guys? Just getting everything set up here, getting the cameras going. I am fishing a new body of water today. Never fished it before, so we're gonna see what it has to offer here. It's not real big, so we should be able to cover most of it. I think the fish are gonna be pretty shallow if I had to guess. Water temps are right around 70 degrees. It's mid-September. We're kind of in a cold front right now, post-frontal conditions, good overcast day. One of the only overcast days I've fished all year. So we're gonna see what we can make happen out here. I'm actually gonna start by kind of driving around and seeing if I can locate any standing vegetation that's still in good shape. It's a pretty murky body of water, so I'm not going to be able to probably visually see it per se, but I should be able to see it on my side imaging, and I'm also going to auto chart too. This is likely a body of water I'll fish kind of more frequently once I kind of get it dialed in and kind of know the lay of the land. And so that's the ticket, that's the program. I'm gonna drive around. We're gonna do some auto charting. We're gonna look for vegetation. We're gonna find the warmest water we can, and we're probably gonna fish wind-blown shorelines to start things off here. So I will actually show you guys a little bit on how the auto charting works here in just a second. I'd never walked you through that when we were in Canada, so now's probably a good time to do that since I'm gonna invest some time in it here today. But yeah, we're gonna see what we can figure out on this new body of water. Anytime you fish a new body of water, it's always a challenge. You don't know what baits the fish want. You don't know where they relate, so it's going to be an exploratory mission today. My expectations are low, but my hopes are high, so we'll see what we can make happen. Check back in a bit. So I'm going to go over a little bit here on why using auto chart's important, even if you have a Lake Master card or an Navionics card. Those cards are really great. They do a really good job of getting you in the general area, avoiding hazards with your boat, and getting a general feel for the layout of the lake. But they're not always perfect. Some lakes are mapped a little bit better than others. As we are going through and auto charting this, I actually have two chips in my Humminbird right now. I have an Autochart live chip, which basically gives you the outline of the lake and any islands that may be on the lake, and then you go through and you write over that with your mapping using Autochart Live. I also have a Minnesota or Wisconsin, depending on what state I'm fishing in, or even Ontario if I'm up in Canada, card in the Humminbird at the same time. And then what that does is it gives me a general idea of where I am at on the lake as far as depths and contours. But the reason it's important to auto chart is because, like I mentioned, those lake maps aren't always perfect. And as we're going through here, I'll show you guys here in just a second, we are actually mapping out structure differently than the Lake Master card. So the Lake Master card will indicate that we should be in 13 feet of water, but I've actually been in 6 for a good portion of this. So while the Lake Master cards are good and they're good to kind of get you started, if you're gonna fish a body of water a lot, really invest in that Autochart live chip and take advantage of the mapping features on your Humminbird so that you can make your own maps, have a more accurate lay of the land, and have better boat control when you're fishing through these spots.
Charging external batteries is like the last thing I'm thinking about. So I can't imagine.
Usually on these trips, like for instance the Sago Lake trip, we'll get back and usually have to drive back. I'm taking cameras down and I've got a bag that everything goes into so that I can get them up to the cabs. And then, that sort of gets the way to have fun because I'm sitting there taking footage and
Was it a big one? It wasn't a big one. But when you've been in a slump as long as I have, you will take what you can get. And I needed that one. Nothing. That happens all too often in musky fishing. The plus side is I learned a ton about this new body of water, and I will be back. Be back real soon. Because they're in here. They're in here.